Beautifully looking. We got the all purple in sync chroma RGB. Looking good. Howdy, welcome to my channel. Got a brand new video today. Got the young Razer Blade Stealth 2020 version. This has the 120 Hertz panel. Not many reviews on it or unboxings yet, so I was excited to get this because I was not a fan of the Asus G14. So when I saw this, it's slightly smaller, same refresh rate. I heard it's a faster response time on the screen, and I think just the size of it is appealing to me. Obviously you're sacrificing graphics for a 1650 Ti that's in this bad boy, but I just wanted to do a quick unboxing, and maybe down the road I could do a little bit more of my thoughts on this computer. So obviously I got rid of the G14 and the GS66 Stealth. This is also the first video that I'm shooting on my Sony ZV-1. This is my 4K vlogging camera for YouTube that I purchased. So I'm excited to see how it looks compared to my other videos. Maybe the audio quality will be better. So this is the $1,800 version from Best Buy. Like I mentioned, 10th gen i7, 1650 Ti, 120 Hertz panel, 512 gigabyte NVMe SSD. So it goes for $17.99 brand new. I like to find deals. I saw that it was an open box. I actually got this one for $1,583 as a certified open box from Best Buy. So I figured if it's certified, it's in brand new condition, nothing different. And here it is. So it does look pretty new. I'm excited for the size because I like using my computer in bed or on the couch other than just gaming. So I think this size is something that I'm looking forward to. Let's see what else is in here. So the first thing that came out, power brick, really small power brick. This is 100 watt and it is USB-C. And let's see what else is in here. But yeah, like I said, so I bought this from just the actual one that goes to the wall. And compared to my iPhone SE, it's actually a smaller brick. So this is it's nice that you won't have to carry too much stuff around if you want to, travel with it. 13.3 inch dedicated graphics card. Obviously this is not for people that want only gaming but want actual portability with it. So I'm very excited for that. So I already took out the cables that were down here. Now we're gonna get to the actual computer. So, like I said, I like buying from Best Buy. Holy heck, this is really small actually. So this is like really nice. It feels solid, very small. I mean, it feels like, I think I had a MacBook Pro 13 inch and this actually feels smaller. It's very light. I think this is 3.5 pounds. Oh man. Let's see the ports, USB and USB-C, USB-A, and a headphone jack. See if we could focus in on there. Boom. And then on this side we got another USB-C Thunderbolt on this side, and then you got a USB-A. And that's it for ports. So let's go ahead and open this bad boy up. Let's see. It does pass the one-hand test, just so you guys know. So I'll open it here. And boom! Screen protector cover. And this is just a small, sleek, beautiful looking thing. I like it. I guess all I can say is, yeah, a lot of complaints were on this bezel right here, that it's very thick. It's a thick boy bezel, but to me it's not going to bother me because the size and weight of this is okay for me. And as you guys can see, the 120 Hertz sticker right up here, I think overall it's just nice. I heard a lot of good things about this. Wanted to do a quick unboxing, so here it is. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Let me show you guys the rest. I'll power it up and then you guys can ask me any questions in the comments. Power it on real quick to see what happens when you turn it on. See if it even comes with battery outside of out of the box. So it looks like it is. Quick power up. This is nice because it includes the Windows Hello unlocking that many other computers don't have. Fixed shift key that everyone complained about last year's version. I didn't have it, so I can't complain about it, but I know that was an issue with people. It's fixed right here. Guys, this is a really small computer. All I could say is that it just feels nice. I could see me just moving this around anywhere. The 1650 Ti, I know you can get about 70 to 80 frames per second at 1080p max settings on Warzone, which is what I really like to play. So for that, I'm excited. So as it starts up, just wanted to do a quick show you. Backlight, it is not per key RGB. It is one single color. You select it. A little bit more about the specs right there. 10th gen Intel. This is a 4-core 8-thread.
Hi there, I'm Cortana.
And there's Cortana being annoying.
A little sign in here, a touch of Wi-Fi there.
If you guys are
we'll have your PC
wondering,
ready for
I always
all you plan to
disable
do.
Cortana as soon as I turn it on.
Make your
because Cortana is annoying. I think that the 4K option at this 13.3 inch size is something that you're not gonna be able to take advantage of. So you might as well get a faster refresh rate. But yeah, guys, this looks nice. This feels really solid. The keys, very clicky, very nice. Responsive, looking good. I mean, also I didn't get to show it that well, but when you compare this to the Razer Blade, this black stealthy Razer logo instead of the green, you know, like depending on the angle you're gonna be able to see it or not see it. This is very, very nice. I guess that's where the stealth comes from, huh? But it is a very nice feature that it's subtle and it's not green and in your face like it is in the Advanced and the Pro model. I actually plugged in my SD card reader and it's going over some of the footage I took on from my Sony camera, and it looks great. The photos and the videos were looking good, so I think I'm going to use this as my video editing machine for my YouTube videos. And it's just nice to be able to be portable with this, and it's very quiet if you're not doing anything intensive like myself, just downloading and setting it up. You won't hear the fans at all. It's about as quiet as it can be. That you can't even hear anything. I use NVIDIA, the NVIDIA GeForce Experience, to automatically optimize my settings for my best experience using whatever graphics card I have. I'm sure a lot of you people with NVIDIA graphics cards know about it and probably use it by default. I always turn off NVIDIA highlights because I don't need it to be recording highlights of my gameplay. If I wanted to, I could record my own highlights. So yeah, I'll just go down here real quick. So I'm playing on full screen. I'll just scroll by it if you guys have any questions about it. This is 120 hertz refresh rate screen, so there's that. And disabled NVIDIA highlights, like I said. A lot of these are on medium settings. Keep going down. I like to disable some of these things like the depth of field because it makes it blurry when you're zoned in on someone, or you're aiming down sight on someone. You don't want the rest of your you know, whatever outside of what you're aiming to be blurry. Whether it makes it more realistic or not, it's just not for a competitive shooter. You don't want it to be blurry. You want to be able to see everything the best. So this is an important setting that you want to have disabled. And yeah, motion blur and world motion blur and weapon blur is disabled as well, because it, you know, it just doesn't look good and it actually takes away from your FPS. So yeah, so prior to me going into a game, I just wanted to show you guys my settings. I'll scroll back up slowly so you guys can compare my COD settings, and then you know what FPS I'm getting on this laptop using the settings. I wanted to see what kind of FPS and what GPU temp we will be getting. If you guys look right up here, GPU currently at 65 and the FPS is 65, but I also have it locked in to 60 in the lobby, so that may be why that's at 65. So as this gets loading in the game, we'll see what our actual FPS is. I showed you the settings that I'm currently running, and then we'll see how it performs. So this is my first game. I haven't done anything, so I'm curious. It does not get hot. It runs about 65 degrees Celsius for the GPU, and I was getting about 60 to 70 frames per second. Sometimes it would dip below 60, but sometimes it went above. Just wanted to tell you guys right away that it's good for gaming. Obviously, it's not a monster gaming machine, but this is probably the best small gaming laptop. I'm anxious, I'm nervous, I'm already scared because it's saying that the FPS is 38 and we're only in the plane prior to jumping. 50. It's at 45 currently, so let's see. Alright, in the menu here it's 44. Alright, let's go ahead and jump, see how that changes. So it's right now 58, 60 FPS. Once I land, I'm going to hide somewhere and then make sure in the settings that I don't have it set to a 60 FPS max, which I doubt it because it's actually dipping quite below it, hitting 40, 42. Oh, and that's how you get clapped right away. So obviously now I got 70 FPS in the Gulag, 80. Obviously this is less graphically intensive in here, but let's see if I can even win a Gulag. Ooh, Yammy's got it. So let's say we can continue our experiment here. I'm going to go a little farther out. Let's see, maybe over here. Currently hitting GPU temp 66 degrees Celsius and FPS is at 50, 49 to 50. I showed you guys what settings I'm currently running, so all I can say is it doesn't look bad. It actually looks pretty good. It actually looks really good for some of the settings I turned down. I wish it was a little smoother. Right now I'm hitting 70, 75. It's actually kind of weird because I never thought that I'd be able to be gaming on a 13-inch laptop like this. And all I can say is it feels smooth. Obviously you could tell from someone like me that's played on a 240 hertz Razer Blade Advance last year that I owned to coming to this. It's you could tell right away you're not hitting those frames, but the responsive of this panel, 120 hertz, the refresh rate and the responsiveness of it is there, and it's actually really good. Honestly I can't complain about it because it's really solid. So I got someone over here. Let me see if I can get him. And I got clapped. But I just wanted to show you guys how, I was hitting 70 frames per second there. I just want to give you guys a little brief taste of what it's like to game on this computer. Obviously you can turn down more settings and you could hit a higher FPS, but you're gonna sacrifice your graphics for FPS, but ultimately that's up to the decision of the player yourself. So you up to 120 hertz, I was playing right there at 60, 40 to 60, I guess I would say, sometimes hitting 70, even 80. You can't really complain about that, so it actually felt really nice. So I'm excited to keep playing on this, but I'll let you guys know as I play more on this machine what my thoughts are, but for my initial thoughts is that it's really good, and it's actually something that I'm going to be able to play on. And I'm going to mess with some of the settings, and I'm going to play on a higher FPS count, hopefully. Hey guys, so this thing is just it's so awesome, so easy to move around. So I've had this for about 2 days now, and let me tell you that it's not the best performing gaming laptop that I've purchased, but it's just it's the most fun and the most, I think, usable, because you're not gonna, you know, move around a 16, 15 to 17 inch gaming laptop around as easy as I can this. Like, this thing is just it's small. So while I'm sitting here, I got my camera. So it's about my palm size, and like as you can see here, so it's about 3 hands. It's really small. It's just been a great experience to use this, and you know, I could say that I will be keeping this. It's just beautiful design, great build, the portability, the screen, 120 hertz. I was playing a little bit of Overwatch, and it was getting close to that 120 hertz even with the 1650 Ti. So it is taking advantage of that, you know, high refresh rate screen. The response time, I'm not sure what the response time is, but I can tell you that it is better than what the G14 is. So that's, you know, that's definitely a plus, because for competitive shooters, you don't want to have that slow response time that the G14 has. And of course, you can connect the monitor with a fast response time, and then you don't have to worry about it. But when you want to play on the actual laptop, like I mentioned, you know, on the couch, in bed, with a wireless gaming mouse, then, you know, the response time is gonna be very important and crucial. So something like this in this size is just a beautiful thing. I hope you guys enjoyed the unboxing. If you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, please comment below, whether it's about why I like this over the G14, or if I like the G14 better. I think that the refresh rate on this one is going to be something that is the same, but the response time I heard is faster on this. Obviously, if I wanted a more powerful system, I'm going to go out and get an eGPU, attach it to this, but I still want the portability of this laptop. So yeah, I did return the GS66 in order for me to get this bad boy. So guys, if you have any questions or comments, please put them in the comments down below. I appreciate you guys for tuning in, dropping a like and subscribing if you haven't, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.